Good morning. This is not an unboxing. This is, in fact, a walk down memory lane for me. If you're new to me, or even if you're not, you will know that I am a connoisseur of all things nerdy. But don't get it twisted, because in my youth, I stacked chips, pushed whips, and pulled chicks. In fact, I was always skirt chasing. My body count higher than Jason. Bars! Before I get to the actual subject of this video, I want to give you some background information and preface why I'm here and how I got here. Now, I don't necessarily know what goes on in other relationships, but the relationship I'm in, we discuss our childhoods, we talk about friends, and even how we played, what toys we played with, and where we did it. So in knowing that, I'll open with this updating story. Miranda has a friend who just inherited her mother's house. Now, her mother's house is where she grew up, along with her two older brothers. This friend of Miranda is in her mid-60s about, and her brothers were older, so they're probably in their 70s. So the house is pretty much left as it was when they lived there and they moved out. Miranda was there to help her friend get things organized, move some things out, put some things in place, just get this person settled. And as she was doing this, this friend was giving Miranda things like appliances, air conditioners. We even got a gas grill, but we already own a gas grill. So I've been telling Miranda, you're bringing too much stuff because you're bringing things that we don't need. And I'm saying this to say this. So when Miranda stumbled upon something she thought that I would like, she kept it in the car because she didn't want me to accuse her of bringing home more stuff. Even though she knew this was something I probably would love because we've already discussed how we used to play and what we used to play with as children. Long story short, after keeping this in her car for a couple days to gauge the room as it would be, she brought it in, and this is what it was. A bin full of vintage G.I. Joe toys and action figures. Now, I don't know how many of my present friends will appreciate this. I know for a fact my man Tony Williams can appreciate this because, like me, he's a grown man who collects toys. And he has a man cave that he, puts his stuff in. Now, I have a collection, but I don't have a man cave as of yet. I could turn my studio here into a man cave, but that would just be selfish. So I'm going to show you what I was brought by Miranda. And let me preface this by going another walk down memory lane. When I was young, preschool, maybe before I could spell, my mom, God rest her soul, asked me to put together my Christmas list. And on this Christmas list, the first thing I wrote was G.I. Joe. Except I didn't write G.I. Joe. I wrote G.I.J. because although I knew my letters, I didn't know how to spell Joe yet. This is one of the first memories that I have. So in saying that, this is what Miranda found and brought home to me. Oh, God. This, my friend, is an official wooden G.I. Joe, what do you call this? Like not an equipment locker, but like a boot camp locker that they actually have in the service. I'm going to bring it out. And it has all of these attachments for your G.I. Joe toys. It has like this blow up life raft or whatever. But before I get to that, because I'm going to be all over the place, I'm going to let you know right now that some of the editing might be crude because I don't know where this trip down memory lane is going to take me in particular and when it might happen. So I'm going to try to stay coherent, but also describe these things that I have for you. So I'm going to put this to the side right now and bring out the action figures. There are 4 G.I. Joes, and they are all in varying states of, we just lost the shoe, his boot. Okay, so I'm going to say this. These are the G.I. Joe. The first toy I ever asked for was a G.I. Joe, and these are vintage G.I. Joes. These are the original from the 60s, like with the real hair. So much so that when I had these in the 70s, the early 70s, I would play with them in the tub in the water, and like little patches of hair falls out and he looked like he had alopecia. And I'm going to say that this guy has somewhat alopecia too because obviously he's been in water. But this is one. He has the full safari suit with the boots and everything. They got the medallions and everything. He's even got the bear trap or animal trap, whatever. So this is one. This is a guy in the full camo suit. He doesn't have the textured hair. And these are, well, he doesn't have the hand, but I was going to describe. These are pre-Kung Fu Grip because the Kung Fu Grip came out in like 74 or 70 somewhere. I'm not an aficionado, but I remember some stuff. And this is the guy, the spy, G.I. Joe spy gear, because like he had a black turtleneck. We all know that black turtlenecks are synonymous with spies if you watch Archer, like I do, because I like nerdy shit. And then you got this guy. He's been injured in action. He's got a broken arm, but he has like the mechanic jumpsuit. And they all have on the specific boots and stuff, so it's pretty cool. So these are the 4 vintage, actually, action figures. And these aren't the ones from the 80s or the 70s. These are from the 60s. Like, I think G.I. Joe came out in 63 as a companion. Not a companion, but like a male version of the Barbie doll. Give boys something, little boys something to play with, like to be interested in. And, yeah, I have 4 of these. And 2 of them have the touchable hair. And other ones have, like, the painted on hair. This is quite a haul because they are original and vintage, which is what I would call them. And he has like dog tags and everything. It's just cool. But a lot of the stuff that they had I never had as a child because I'll just put them right. What can I put these? Maybe I'll set them up. Yeah, I play with toys. I have played with them, and then I have played with them since I got them a couple days ago. And I'll prove that by saying that although they come with all these toys, I had this keychain that I found in the house, and I gave it to the spy guy because it has an actual working flashlight. And even though they didn't have this when they came out, the boy got a flashlight now, and yeah, that just comes from me playing with it. That's how I play. I always found stuff to play with and put them together. And in my life, like I've had to compartmentalize my friendships depending on the nerdy shit that I wanted to do, because I've grown up in an era where everybody had varying interests. Like I had the friends that do sports and was interested in girls, and then I had my nerdy friends. And those two sections of friends didn't necessarily always interact. Like, so when I wanted to go play with the G.I. Joes, I went up Elkins Avenue, played with my friend Don, who, although he knew other people, like, those two friend lines didn't really intersect. So I'm going to say this. I never had these items when I had the G.I. Joes. We would just make the stuff. I used a lot of aluminum foil, a lot of little cereal boxes, a lot of cardboard, and I would make the stuff that I wanted them to play with. But it's very interesting to see now that I'm 56, I actually have the stuff that I never got, the accessories. Like, so you got the life raft. Here's another one, life raft. And these things blow up and they actually float. So the G.I. Joe stuff was very comprehensive. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I have. Like, this is a life preserver vest, and it's really puffy. It's really great. It feels really good. The stuff is well made. And although this has like a hint of like mildew because it was left for 60 years. These are 60 years old. It's just a testament to how well stuff was made. Although they have like a little smell, because they've been stuck in the corner in a rec room for 60 years, they aren't falling apart with moths and stuff. So this is from a little boy who really enjoyed playing with his toys, and he kept them very well. I'm just looking at some of the stuff they have. Look, you just got the military pants. I don't even know, is these Air Force, Navy, whatever, or were they police? I don't know. G.I. Joe did a lot of stuff. You got scuba tank. I'm just going to bring out some of the stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do right now with it. I'll probably just keep it in the bin. Maybe restore some of it, wash some of the clothes. There's a flight suit, has a little bit of mildew on it, but it's still intact. I don't know what these are. They look like some sort of rocket packs or something. I don't know. With G.I. Joe, you can never know. I would actually, they might actually fit on something, and like a vehicle of some kind, but I don't know. I'm looking through them. You got, of course, you got all the military rifles. This one looks like it's been stripped of them, because I know they look. I know they maybe these were for parade, but they still got the bands on them, little leather bands, elastic bands. Let me see if I can find some of the interesting stuff. Okay, we got the Fidel Castro cap here. I don't know which one of these guys this goes with. I would probably say him. So, okay, yeah, we got the automatic rifle right here. This is more like it. But they have stickers and stuff. Like, they really used to have... Wait, this looks like the top. Oh, this is the jacket. Cool. So, he's got outfits. This was up. Oh, yeah, I remember these. These are the flippers for the frogman. It was one of them that was a frogman, and he did, like, scuba diving, which is why I think I did have the flippers, which is why he was always underwater, and he wound up getting alopecia. Oh, yeah, this is the spear gun that goes with the scuba diving guy, if you can see this. I'm not going to sit here and describe all the stuff, but it's hard not to when you're taking this little trip. But I just want to show for people or guys or collectors that are interested in this kind of stuff, it really is, something to look at. Like, it's interesting to them. So here's an actual rifle right here. This is one that has the full color, and it has the metallic, and it looks like the wood. So this is what they're supposed to look like. Here's the other flipper. Let me see if I can find something interesting. Oh, God, look at this. He has a crutch. Yo, that's for my man right here who got his arm broke. Yo, he's injured. So, yo, I'm just going to lay that right across his lap because, yo, it's a couple crutches in here. Yo, yeah. Yo, G.I. Joe was about that work. Yo, sometimes you get injured. They don't show that stuff in the brochure, but, yo, boy used to get fucked up. Yo, you got skis. So that's for whoever, because on the bottom of their feet, they got these little things where they attach the skis. I never had none of this stuff. I used to have to make it for my guys. Let me see if I can find something very interesting in here. Okay, we got another set of boots. These look like superhero boots. Okay, we got the helmet. Yo, the boot camp helmet. Is that all right? Oh, yeah, the MP helmet. Okay, cool. MP belt. I'm sure that's what that is. Maybe that's the one for the naval. And you got the dress white shoes. I think there's another one in here. Yeah, no, these are two different ones, but, I'm sure there's some stuff in here. Let me see what else I can find. Okay. Now, for the spy guy, he has all sorts of binoculars and camera equipment. So this is probably his because he looks like he was doing some espionage. And this is to send messages and stuff, like the radio receiver and all that. It's kind of cool because it is really detailed. It allowed you and me, when I was a child, to really get into the role playing that you had. Like, for me, I was always into the adventure stuff and taking them on adventures and whatever, or going playing out in woods so it was real grass and like little pools of water and stuff. We used to get them dirty. We used to really play with our stuff like that. Pause. Oh, wait. Oh God, here you go. Yo, this is a machete. Yo, G.I. Joe is about his work. Bro, like if you don't know, like, yo, what's the safari dude? I'm gonna go ahead and get this one to him because yeah, he probably is a safari dude. And I'm not gonna keep going through this box. Oh God, this is like a Vietnam M16. Is that what they used in there? So I'm gonna say the safari dude gets that one too. Yo, it's a weapon of choice. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Little stuff, more flippers. But let me see if there's anything. Another communication box. I wonder. We got another life preserver. What is this? Sidearm. Oh snap! He still got his 45 in the joint. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Yeah, I'm gonna get that to the bull right here. Nah, who needs a sidearm? Yeah, he ain't got no gun. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him. Yeah, because he's an MP. He definitely needs a 45 sidearm. Yo, that's what's up. Yo, this looks like an antenna for some sort of a spinning kind of device. All right, we got the paddle, so that goes with this. Listen, I didn't open this stuff because I was preparing for the video, but yeah, this stuff is really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip down. Here's some more flippers. Like this dude, all of them probably had flippers. As I'm looking at it, what is this? Yo, the bull got the shorts. Yo, I guess these are the military draws that go under under what's the name? Well, that's probably a swimming trunks. That's what it is. I'm tripping. Yo, okay. So in all this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and put this back. Look, this is pretty cool too because this is like when you're under scuba, you want to throw a net over them. Yo, listen, you can immerse your imagination in this stuff very easily, like I'm doing right now. I'm just like playing with toys in front of you. But listen, it's a trip down memory lane, and I wanted to share this, and say things I'm saying. Also, G.I. Joe had to have a means of travel. So in doing that, I would make my own vehicles or use other vehicles that you would have, like Tonka trucks and things like that, and put them in the back. But yo, G.I. Joe had their specific vehicles that they made for their action figures. So I don't know if I need to move these out of the way. Just give you a little pass so that you can see it. Get the camera over here, get the raft, the life raft. You gotta stay put. So the first vehicle, I believe, is a helicopter. Again, it's not put together. But if I can do it from memory, even though I didn't have it, I know what it's supposed to look like because I wanted it. So like this, that would be the seat, and I'm assuming that this is the now it was a helicopter built for one, which is kind of freaking awesome. Yeah, that goes there. Maybe this worked. Oh, maybe you pumped that and made it spin. I don't know. I don't know if it's battery operated or what. But I know this is a winch, and it would like spin. Yeah, it probably did work. You probably could lower it down because you know they were really detailed with this stuff. So let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Here's the blades, I think. Wait, I don't know what this is. This looks like some sort of winch, but I'm not sure if it goes to the helicopter or what. Because again, it's not my stuff originally. All right, this looks like the legs, but it's broken because, like, honestly, you can tell this little boy played with his toys, and that's what's up. I'll try to put it together for you right now. How about that? There we go. It's sort of broken, but it still works a little bit. Let me see. I'll put it over here. See what else you need. Other parts. Okay. Yeah, I see some stuff. Cool. Is this how this goes? Oh, no, wait. That looks like it goes like that. I don't know if it's broken down here. But again, if I clean this stuff up, it would be nice to go in the man cave or somebody's shelf. Yeah, it fits. Okay. I'm not going to try to break it while I'm trying to put it together. Okay. I see all these little yellow pieces, so I'm going to try to. Oh, look. Here you go. My man got a safari cap, so we're going to go ahead and put that on. Can you see that? It's a safari cap. Oh God, look at this now. This is really old. This is the wetsuit, the frog suit helmet. Like at the beginning of the Scooby-Doo video cartoon where the ghost has like a deep sea diver helmet with the heavy boots. So yeah, we're gonna put this on this guy. That's probably where he broke his arm at. Oh yeah, there's another piece that goes to it. I guess this is the part that goes like that. So you're cool. You see that? I don't know if y'all can see this. I hope you can, because I'm having fun. Okay, we got the headphones. Yeah, for the communication set. Who would be on the communication? I'm going to say, yo, the MP probably. Okay, so looking at the propellers, which is what I'm guessing these are, they would go in here like this. Let me see. 1. I hope I have all of them. 2. This part, it looks broken, so I would think this would go somewhere on the wing of this. Let me see. Oh, yeah, probably like that. And this is a rudder, so I'm going to assume it would go like a glove. Now, I don't see any more parts. Let me see. Do I have it? Oh, here's the other one. I'm looking for it. So I would assume it goes like this. Yeah, it snaps into place. I almost got a fully functioning helicopter. Yeah, a monocopter. G.I. Joe. What's fucking with that? Okay, so I'm going to move that out of there. Matter of fact, I'll try to keep it in the view just so you know we got that. There's another vehicle here, and I think this is the G.I. Joe used to have an action team, and I think these are the members of the action team, but the action team had a vehicle. I don't know what this is. Look at this. Like, this goes to something. It looks like a control panel, but I'm going to show you how old it is. It's got a rusted out battery, and the battery that's in it is a rail vac. Remember rail vac? If you don't, you're young, but if you do, that's how old you are. Rail vac. There's another winch. Wait, oh, okay, I know what that goes to. Here is the G.I. Joe action team vehicle. And it has the, the little 3 all-terrain wheels, but I think this winch goes on the back of here like this, if I can remember correctly, because, when you lust after toys, it doesn't really go away in your childhood. Well, you forget some stuff, but that's for people who have matured, and obviously, I haven't. Well, anyway, I'm not going to try to put it together because this isn't going to be my final time dealing with it. But I just wanted to get in there. That's what she said. Okay, that'll work for now. But, oh, look at this. Now, this wasn't meant to be. This is a little toy Buddha, as I am a practicing Buddhist. So, yeah, that works for me. Buddhist and G.I. Joes. This was meant for me. So, I don't know, some other stuff here. There's a gas pump. So, to fill it up. But these little things like this, these little detail-oriented toys, yeah, that brings you into the world and makes your imagination all the more real to you when you were a child. But like I said, right now, these are I'm going to probably clean them up, maybe wash the uniforms by hand, soap and water, and try to get them to a place where I can display them. I hope at some point I can get it to a point where other people can appreciate them. But there's seldom people in my life that might appreciate this kind of stuff. They're like, yo, bro, what you doing? Speaking of bro, like I think I have one friend in life that has gone through every statistical friendship category that I have, from like nerdy to criminal. And that's my bro Ed. Like, Ed is the equivalent of a Swiss Army knife of friendship. We have gone on trips. We've worked together. We've gone clubbing. We chased chicks. We've played basketball. Like, I introduced him to my cool friends. Like, up in Germantown, we got chilled. Everybody embraced Ed because Ed is just that dude. And maybe he can appreciate this. I'm not sure, because we met when he was 19. We never really talked about toys and stuff like that. But, who doesn't love G.I. Joe? And Ed is a friend that he's a cereal connoisseur like I am. Like, we have favorite spoons and things like that. Me and bro is just, we hear from the beginning, like, that's my bro right there. So this is my take, and I thank Miranda for thinking of me and knowing me enough to not just throw this stuff in the trash, but instead, even though I was scolding her for being a hoarder, she still knew enough to say, he wants this. And I definitely do. So to that end, thank you, Miranda. I love you, honey. And for all my nerdy friends, look what I got. Peace.